Wait. A woman sues a TikTok influencer for having an affair with her husband and being a home wrecker. Yeah, this is crazy. How are you good people doing, my American foreign brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. You know to follow me up here, follow me down here. Click this, it helps me, thank you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification that will bring down a drop box to allow you to select all notifications. Lastly, don't forget to check out your boy's channel called Man, Husband, Father, and I do appreciate the feedback I've been getting over there through the comment section that you guys have been leaving. I really, really appreciate that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I got to bring this story to you guys. This can be like something that can be kind of defining. I did not know that if you are a married couple, husband and wife, and another woman comes in, has an affair with the husband, calls y'all to break up, she becomes a home wrecker, leaves the woman with the kids, marries the husband, that the wife who was left with the kids can sue the woman. Yeah, that's exactly what happened in this story. Yeah, this is wild.
An affair, a TikTok star, and a $1.75 million verdict that nearly ended with a fight outside the Durham County Courthouse. That was not the fight. That was the joy inside the courtroom. We're talking about the case of North Carolina TikToker Brene Montague. She was sued by her now husband's ex-wife. Tonight, a jury found Montague liable for destroying the couple's marriage. WR's Eric Miller was in court and has the story.
That's the sound of a $1.75 million cheer, coming just moments after court was adjourned. Akira Montague embraced her attorney, Robinetta Jones, as dozens of supporters yelled from the sidelines.
She has received justice from losing her husband and the father of her children.
Akira Montague's lawsuit, filed in Durham County Court, accuses Brene Montague, an influencer with nearly 3 million followers on TikTok, of seducing and having an affair with her then-husband, Tim. That affair then turning to marriage when Brene and Tim wed. In the suit, Akira Montague claimed Brene used her online influence as a weapon. The affair also caused damage to her health and deprived her kids of a two-parent household.
And it was nothing but lies.
Brene Montague, who represented herself in court, slammed the verdict, saying Akira Montague knew her marriage was over and allowed the affair.
She gave her consent. She said it was okay because she knew her marriage was over with and it was done.
But the jury didn't agree, awarding Akira Montague the $1.75 million after more than 700 pieces of evidence were presented in court, including some of Brene's own TikToks and texts.
That says that my client was telling the truth.
The case hinged on two rarely used laws, including alienation of affection.
It can be very hard to prove, and the reason is because it's hard to find a point in a relationship where the relationship necessarily started to go bad.
But in these videos and in the court testimony, the jury found that point, leaving Brene Montague with a hefty bill and no answer on how she'll pay.
I don't know, but she'll probably never see it.
You're right. You've got a couple states that talk about this: North Carolina, Mississippi, South Dakota, New Mexico, Utah, and Hawaii. All the other states have either had this removed or never had it at all. It's been repealed. These are called heart bomb laws, where you are breaking up the sanctity of marriage. That's the contract already between the spouses, and now you're coming in and you're interfering, interjecting, or interceding into their marriage. And because of that, that person now that feels like they've been wrong has a claim against you. This is based in tort law. And so you ask the question of what do they need to be able to prove? Genuine loving marriage. So first of all, there has to be a loving marriage. Guys can't be separated, can't be going through any type of divorce. That's going to be something that's key. Second, there needs to be some malicious or wrong act. You've done something, either slept with them, maybe attempted to, come on to them, something to do an overt offensive act to attack the marriage. And then there was a loss of affection. Now this person done something and they've made you, lose a genuine affection that you had for your other person. And then it caused some damage to the person that was harmed. So the wife in this situation, she has to have something physical that's triggered based off this. I just can't say you hurt my feelings. Right. It needs to be some emotional distress, something where I'm seeking treatment, some type of therapy. It has to manifest into something larger than just I don't like that you did that to me.
How much does somebody's social media and that persona deal with a case like this?
I think it plays a big part, and most of the time that what type of money you can bring in takes the, into the account for what type of award that a person may be able to receive in the future, right? If I'm going to sue you, I don't want to sue someone that's making $10 an hour.
Right.
But if a person's bringing in, say, $30 million a year, or like these social media influencers that are bringing in millions, then yes, you now have an ability to pay if I get a judgment against you. So I think that portion's there that they have now the means. But then if you have things that are online, now you have a lot that the plaintiffs can go and find. Hey, I said that I didn't break up their marriage. Well, they pulled a video out that said that you knew that you wronged them. That was something that her attorney used in the case against the person, saying, well, you talked about not knowing that this was something that was going to affect their marriage. Well, wait, here's this video where you said the complete opposite. How do you reconcile those two? So they can use your words against you. So that social media, while it has allowed you to become profitable, sometimes it may hurt you. But North Carolina is not new to this. We've had large sums of awards in the past, $5.9 million, $9 million, and then the largest ever, $30 million against a trucking company owner. And so there have been large awards with this in the past.
I mean, but it just, shows you in social media, there are receipts. You can show the footage, but it's also embarrassing because now you've kind of ignited something very personal that everybody can be able to see. Does that play into this $1.75 million?
Yeah, I think obviously this person has to be able to have legitimate damages, right? So part of the award was to their actual compensatory damages, but then you have a part of it was that's set aside for punitive damages. And when you're talking about the damages, this all comes down to the trier of fact being able to say, well, what number can you put on it? And her attorney hit it right on the head. She said, she used one of her social media posts, and the lady said, you know what? It was worth it. And so in closing, the attorney said, well, how much was it worth?
Wow.
Drop that on the jury for them to be able to say, well, you know what? I think it was worth $1 million. That's the type of language that you put your words out there, it can clearly be used against you.
$1.75 million, too. Khalif Rhodes, appreciate your insight. Thank you so much.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.
Yeah. A lot of things I want to talk about, but I'm not going to make this a long video because I just want y'all to really just catch the gist of all that. I'm not kidding you. I need a little bit more details, but when it all comes down to it, you're telling me right now the overall messaging in this is that you can be sued if you seduce someone's husband. You can be sued if you seduce somebody's wife. What about him? I'm just keeping it real. I hope, that's a lot of money too, by the way. I hope that homeboy gets hit with child support. And I'll tell y'all this too, it can get weird now. This can get really weird. What if he ends up leaving her and going back to his wife? Now she got that 1.7 million. I know that a lot of y'all may not agree with this, but I'm going to tell you straight up. In my opinion, what the TikTok influencer did, completely out of pocket. Completely out of pocket, right? Y'all might disagree with this. I wouldn't say it's a 50-50 between why this happened. This is 100% that husband's fault. Look, it's arguable. It's arguable. I get it. 100%, in my opinion, that husband's fault. He allowed that woman to get in his head. He allowed her to send him messages, whatever she was doing. He allowed all of that to happen. He played the game. He played around with it and ended up having an affair. Now, y'all can blame the TikTok influence and all that, but ultimately, the husband is the one that decided to go and sleep with this woman, have an affair with her, and break up his home, break up his marriage. He decided to do that. That could have been an easy fix. Oh, no, you tripping. Hey, what are you doing? Don't be saying stuff like that to me. That's completely inappropriate. But who knows? Because maybe he's seen that she was a TikTok star. It don't mean she won't cause him to act bizarre. Some of y'all not going to get it. Y'all don't get it? I know it went over y'all heads. Like, Ty, I don't get why you just did that. If you don't know what happened with Will Smith and how horrible that video was, I'm sorry. It's going to go over your head. And maybe I'll play it in this and show y'all what I'm talking about. But it was horrible what Will Smith did. Anyway. Maybe he did it because he felt that if he was going to be able to have this affair, he didn't want to have nothing to do with his wife anyway. But since this is a huge no pun intended, TikTok influencer, maybe he could become famous with her. And people chase fame and dopamine hits more than they do peace and love. Anyway, what are y'all thoughts on it? You agree with me? You disagree? I know y'all say it's on that woman too. She knew he was married and da-da, but ultimately, in my opinion, as a man, as the head of my house, the leader, the king of my castle, he's the one that ultimately made a decision to mess this up. Could have easily cut that off. Let me know in the comment section of this video. Don't forget to do what you guys see in these elements right here that will greatly help my channel. And if you want to see the next video that I will be doing, this one is going to be up there. Things I did as of yesterday you may have missed right here. If you have not subscribed, which I don't know why, click right up there. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.